Oh yeah, no. I can't let them get none of that copyright. Can't let them get none of that copyright. Hopefully they start that after that little 2-second clip. I can't let none of that copyright. I don't want to mess nothing up. So yeah, man, we're back. Finally, after a little hiatus, I had to take some time off, take care of some things, but
I gotta take some mental health days.
Yeah, mental health. Yeah. You
had to take mental health days just from life and
just from life. And I guess it's a real thing. But
battery overload, bro.
It's crazy. But that's neither here nor there. We're here. Nice day outside. It's
minus the rain.
It's a little cold in here, but I thought it was all right. 64 degrees is fine to me.
64 degrees is outside temperature, bro.
Yeah.
Like, 64 degrees is not inside your house temperature. Maybe I'll give you that if that's your under the blanket nighttime sleeping temperature. Like, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
But that's not walking through the house. Nigga, you need like socks and mittens on. You walk around your house in that temperature.
Yeah, I think I'm a landlord. I don't know what's legal. I think that's a little. I think 68.
Hey, Mr. Ronald, it's cold. Niggas, 52 degrees outside. You better go.
No. But it's warming up in here, so
It is.
as it warms up,
Bro, I said it was fine. Like I said, it was fine. You just said, "Hey, this is a cool temperature." I said, "Hey, it's a little chilly."
Yeah.
But I got a hoodie on. I'm fine. Like it wasn't no distinction from outside to inside when you came in the house. Imagine if it's snowing outside, right? And you walk in your house from out the snow, and it feels the same as it did when you was
Yeah. I didn't know it's that bad. I'm a very hardy person. Yo, seriously. Sometimes you gotta remind me, like, oh shit. Like I had lease, right? I lease cars. I've had lease, and I've never even worn out their like air conditioner or the heating system.
You just be thugging it for no reason.
I didn't even realize it, yo. I'm like, oh snap, there's an AC in
This
here.
nigga's a lumberjack.
Yeah. It is kind of hot outside.
This nigga's a man's man.
By the time I turn the AC on, that shit is fresh, never been used. I'm
Bro,
like, whoa.
Nigga, I'm turning the AC on in the winter, bro. Like,
yeah, you're the type to have the AC and the windows down.
I was about to say that. Summertime, AC on, windows down.
But it makes sense because you're supposed to drive which makes you feel comfortable.
Yeah. That's like because it's almost like you turn the air conditioner on just to get up under the covers. Like you create that, you want to create that comfortable, temperature. Then you put a leg out, put an arm out, regulate that temperature. Mm-hmm. That's how it is. Air conditioner on, windows down while you're driving. That's the only way to do it.
Yeah, no, that I can see that. That makes sense. But everybody's always, worried about the gas.
Man, I watched enough Mythbusters.
Yeah, about that.
To already watch that be. That's been debunked. Like our mothers used to say, stop turning the light switch on and off. You're running up my electric bill.
Is that serious?
Yeah, like that's already been debunked.
So what did they say?
Like the difference of gas with or without AC was minuscule.
Oh man,
was minuscule.
I can't wait to turn my AC on now.
Yeah. That's not what's running out your gas. I promise you. I promise you.
Yeah, I gotta ride more comfortable now.
Yeah. My shit is on nonstop, bro. That shit is.
Yeah.
It ain't like AC in the house type shit. That ain't running up the bill like that. Nah.
Yeah. I guess so. What did we miss in 2 weeks' time? What did we miss? Like any.
You got the Shannon Sharpe shit. Hey yo, Shannon Sharpe, like I look at that. I seen this shit that really bothered me. I don't know. Maybe I'm an asshole, right? I seen this couple, and they were disabled. They were 100%. No, 100% disabled. Like they can only move their fingers, type shit. Like no bullshit.
Right.
And they got that. You remember, what's that movie with Mr. Glass? Remember that movie what had Mr. Glass in it?
It was Samuel L. Jackson?
Yeah.
But I don't remember the whole thing, but this.
But you remember what he had? Like that nigga bones just was super fragile. Like he sneezed, his bones will break.
Right.
Like that's what these people got in the wheelchair.
Okay.
So they're 100% disabled.
And they're a couple.
Yeah.
Okay.
Both of them. And then they had a baby. And I'm like, why would you do that? Like, the baby gonna come out broken, like super broken. Baby gonna come out 100% disabled. Baby came out 100% disabled. But you knew that. You were 100% disabled. So, like, you can't even attend to the baby because you can't get out the wheelchair. And your bones are fragile, so you can't even like pick up a bottle because you're gonna break a finger and shit type shit.
Right.
I just felt that was super selfish. Like I know, I just feel like that's one of those things. Just because you can, maybe you shouldn't.
No, that makes sense.
Some people, were defending like, everybody has the right. I'm just like,
yeah,
I just think that's a little selfish.
Those people are correct though. Everybody does have the right, so I'm with them with that. But
that's one of those things. Just because you can, I don't think you should.
I agree with you. That they're both in a wheelchair. No.
Yeah.
They're both in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
And what they did, a bunch of like scientists helped them out when they had the baby.
That's
what happened.
Cool. You know what's funny? Because that's when my mind first went. How did you do that? But I guess if you're throwing a right angle, they can like scoot there.
Nah, I think they would probably, what's it called? Artificially inseminated or something like that?
Like, was crazy. I didn't go down a rabbit hole enough to see if, did she carry it? Was it a test tube, baby? Because I'm thinking like if you got the super fragile bones and shit, right? You got the baby kicking around in there. Yeah. He might break a rib or something just rolling around in there.
I don't know why I just figured that both of these people have no legs. They have legs.
I guess you can call them that.
I feel like they just have nubs. Or do they have legs? I don't know why the visual just...
They
have legs.
They're there.
Because that's important. Because I was just saying, like, how did she even give birth? It definitely was a C-section because you can't...
Definitely a C... Oh, definitely
feeling.
Not pushing that out.
Yeah.
Who says there's no feeling?
In your legs. Like, if you said they're disabled, right?
Yeah, they flop around. I don't mean it like that, but they're not usable is what I'm trying to say.
It's weird that the doctors who decided to do that went all the way through with it. That's what I'm trying to say, because that's where it just not make any sense. Because
why wouldn't it? I mean,
you see what I'm saying? If you can't feel your legs and you're disabled and you still have a baby and a doctor let that
they're
go
not.
Through.
I didn't say they couldn't feel their legs. I just said they were 100% disabled.
We got a comment right here. So he feels handicapped people should be fixed so they can have kids.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say handicapped people shouldn't have kids. I just said that.
He says so he feels handicapped people should be fixed so they can't have kids. Oh, so they can't have kids.
No, I think I'm not saying. Well, oh shit. Maybe it's a level of handicap that's like, hey,
that's a real good point.
You taking care of it. Or
1329 join. Appreciate that.
Because
Red, that's what's up.
They have a caregiver that's 100% full time for them because they can't do anything.
Right.
So and then the baby has to have the care. So the caretaker has to take care of the two parents and the child now because obviously the parent can't do it. So I don't know. Is it? Is that any different?
You just gotta take a hard stance. You just gotta take a hard stance and say whether you think that's yes or no.
Because then I guess you can't say disabilities.
Well, he did say they shouldn't have kids. He said they shouldn't have kids.
Nah, I didn't say because I don't want to use the word disabled shouldn't have kids. That's not what I'm saying.
These two particular individuals
are 100% disabled. They are unfortunately they have a debilitating disease that makes their bones super brittle. So they have to be taken care of.
Yeah.
Like they can't even get a cup of water if they wanted to. They have to be taken care of. So for them to procreate, knowing that the child is going to have the same debilitating disease, I think is just, a little selfish. Because I want a kid. I'm going to push this on the kid.
Yeah, I'm agreeing.
No,
with
I just want to explain my point. So
in
you
this
didn't
particular situation, I agree with you here. It's that would he have sex with a handicapped woman that's bad? What do you mean? Would he have sex with a handicapped woman that's bad? Oh, okay. He's talking about you.
Well, it depends on the level of handicap. Is she missing an arm or a leg? You know what I mean?
Yeah, so...
Like, that,
okay.
there's a difference.
Okay.
There's a scale there.
Okay.
Now, if she's 100% disabled in the wheelchair...
Okay, yeah, I got you. We understand, Red. Would you have sex with a handicapped woman that's like a 10, basically?
Hey, yo, that's
bad.
See, here's the funny shit. It's funny shit you asked that because it's this chick floating around on TikTok, right? She's autistic. She's handicapped. And... from neck down, she looks like...
yeah, I've seen those before.
So, again, it's levels to these things, bro. It's levels to these things.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm.
But, yeah, I just think that's foul, bro. I just think that's foul.
Yeah, the answer for me is no. No, but for... For those, that doesn't make no sense. Like,
What you mean?
how would doctor let that happen with all of the issues that they have with the frail bones, and you still go ahead and go through with the procedure? That's this right here.
I'm fucked up because they're a TikTok couple. I just said they doing it for content. They need some more content to keep
And the
going
doctors
on,
did it for money.
which is crazy.
Yeah, it all boiled down to money. That's
Especially if there's 100% chance, like the baby's gonna come out severely disabled. Like that's crazy. Like why do that?
Yeah.
Why push that on someone else? Because you wanna, you know what I mean? Like you could have
Right.
adopted if you wanted a kid that bad. There are so many different options than being selfish like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm an asshole, but
no. You just gotta. You got to take a stance, one or the other. That was a tough one. Like that's a tough one.
But where do you draw the line on that? Is it because you can't say like all handicapped? Like you got to put like you're gonna have to put gauges if you meet this level of handicapness.
The more important part about it is it just shows where people's agendas are. Like, why would a doctor allow that to go down?
Nah,
Paralysis
I'm
and she was bad.
nah, I'm
You
not
would
that
have a
mature.
relationship.
I couldn't do it.
So if she had paralysis and she was a baddie, basically
Yeah.
she looked good. Would you have a relationship with
So
her?
that's like she's not using anything from neck down, or maybe she's not using anything from waist down, as far as like limbs type shit. She's wheelchair bound type shit. I'm out.
Does she have a conscious?
I mean, she
She could feel things.
like she's in a wheelchair, bro.
Yeah.
But like her legs don't work, or maybe her arms is kind of messed, don't work. But she's in a wheelchair. Like no, I've seen women like that, and definitely attractive. But I'm just thinking about like, how do you deal with that? That's too much. That's too much. That's too much.
But
I couldn't do it.
attractive sexually or just attractive? Like you've seen women that you were sexually attracted to in a
No,
wheelchair?
no, that was attractive. Period. Imagine taking like old school Angelina Jolie or Pamela Anderson, right? Let's just use Pamela Anderson. Everybody knows Pamela Anderson, right? Let's take Baywatch Pamela Anderson
And put her in a wheelchair.
put her in a wheelchair and make everything waist down don't work. She's a convincingly attractive woman, and it's like, hey, would you date her?
No, because attractive, and I can see that she's attractive, but that to me is not sexually attractive.
Okay,
That's the problem.
okay, Ron. Let's make her sexually attractive for you. All right, let's make the chick in the wheelchair sexually attractive for you. She is sexually attractive, and you went to and you seen her, right? Okay, I make it better. She was sexually attractive.
Okay.
You walked up on her, got her phone number. Y'all went out on a date. Oh, that's what I'm about to get to. Hold on. So y'all go out, right? Y'all go on a couple dates.
I like that one.
She's cute. You rocking with her. She gets hit by a car, and now she's paralyzed waist down. Are you still attracted to her? Are you still dating?
But still sexually attracted to her.
Nigga,
is a
you
different
beat it
story.
up 3 weeks ago.
Right.
Now she's in a car accident. A month later. A year later, now you see she's in a wheelchair. She's stuck there. Like, are you staying there?
Now you ask a different question. Are you staying? The answer is yes. But
Okay.
am I sexually attracted to her?
Okay, so are you sexually attracted to her as just a random person dating her if she was already in a wheelchair?
No.
Okay.
No.
Even if conventionally if she was walking, she would have been sexually attracted. Oh, the fact that she's in the chair already makes sense.
As soon as you come rolling by, as soon as I hear the wheels, as soon as I hear the wheels, my shit is turned off. You know, I'm done. Yeah.
By
yeah.
default.
But I can see how it works for other people. You know, I can see how it works. Somebody like that, you know, would be different.
You're an asshole.
All those. That's a good one. I can't deny that.
He said
You can't deny that.
you sexually unattractive by default. You
Well,
come out like this. You's an asshole.
It all depends on what turns you on sexually. You know, like sometimes
I'm gonna
like
go.
you could be like different cues, like submissiveness and all of those things. Like, but that's a different level right there.
But that's not
somebody-
handicapped disabled though. We're
Yeah.
talking about disabled.
Yeah, that's not a box for me. That's not a sexual cue for me. Disability.
Like I'm an asshole because I just think niggas is just mad weird.
Mm.
I mean everybody needs love, but it's like, are you fetishizing that like a sex doll, my nigga? Like, you suspect right now because she's stuck in the wheelchair, can't move. Like I don't like that thought.
There's nothing. If that's the case, there's nothing wrong with that.
Touche. If the end result is the same, if the end result is love, you know, touche,
Yeah, I
touche.
can't-
Fair point. Whatever gets there.
Yeah. However people feel about that is different.
Yo, yeah, she's sexually unattracted as soon as I see this. As soon as
Yeah,
the
yeah.
wheels come out.
As soon as that comes out, that's like, I already know that that's not something I would go.
So are you out on all disabilities? So let's go down the list real quick. Missing legs. 1. Are you in or out? In or out, bro.
Out.
Missing arm. In or out.
I'm all right. So missing arm is all right. A missing arm is fine.
Missing eye.
Missing eye?
Yeah. Prosthetic eye.
With eye patch? You got an eye patch on?
Does it matter?
Hell yeah. You go with an eye patch, we good.
But it can be no eye patch and prosthetic eye though.
Yeah, depending on I can see that. I still would prefer the eye patch, but I can see that.
So it seems like your biggest thing is just like legs. Like you need to be able to walk regular.
No, the biggest thing for me, this is gonna sound real corny, is love. Because now I'm thinking about the possibility that I actually do love this person and want to have a relationship with them.
But you just met them.
If I had why would I?
She just walked up on you with one leg.
Nah, that's
And
not.
she's trying to get your phone number.
Nah.
Same thing for the arm. We're not saying your spouse lost it. We're saying somebody pushed up on you in a grocery store.
Okay. I thought you were saying.
No.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so let me try this again.
All right, I'm sorry.
A woman tries to date you with a missing leg. Are you in or out?
Out.
Missing arm, in or out?
Out.
But you was just.
I didn't understand the question. I'm out.
Missing eye.
Out.
Even with the eye patch.
Out.
How do you make an immediate 360?
Out.
Bro.
Because I thought we were talking about, because when he posed that question, that point with it being the spouse, it made sense. I was like, oh snap, well that's a different story.
Well,
you already
obviously,
developed a relationship
correct.
with this person. Yeah.
We're talking about just
right off the bat.
right off the top.
No, I'm out. I'm out on all of it.
Okay, I can't think of that. I think that's the only major.
What about for you? Missing arm,
I'm out.
leg.
I could deal.
Wait, you could deal with the missing leg, but you can't deal with the missing arm?
Yeah. I just feel like, and you know what? Like when you say leg, again, I have my own visions of missing leg. So I'm thinking like maybe like decapitated, like from the kneecap down, just a small prosthetic. Like
Check this one out. This is a good one. Hey, do y'all think Shannon Sharpe, this is from Red, do y'all think Shannon Sharpe would have dealt with that girl if she was handicapped?
No, because he got his own. He comes across as like really prissy when he gets into that his requirements for women type shit. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
Like his standards and demands of what he needs for his fetish is I think is too strict. I don't see him doing it.
But there's levels of handicap though. Like what level of handicap we talking about?
Are we talking? Okay. Down syndrome. Because it's a baddie on Instagram. She has Down syndrome. Both her eyes are like eggs that point down type shit.
This guy's crazy.
I'm just saying.
Right.
But if you cover the face, if you cover it and you only seen her like from neck down, she would be conventionally like a 13. Like no bullshit. Mm-hmm. But she has Down syndrome.
Right.
In or out?
Because
I'm gonna ask you two questions on that.
I'll say I could see myself being in on that.
Okay.
But what about Shannon Sharpe though?
I think he would because
I think he would.
She was flawless neck down. I think she would. He would.
I think he would. She was 19. He don't have no standards. He don't have no standards.
Hey yo, I don't like that. Don't do that. Right. Don't say that kind of stuff. You know what I'm gonna say? Don't say that kind of stuff. Because if she was old enough to sell pussy,
you good there, right?
That's perfect. If she was old enough to sell pussy, I think she's old. Who the fuck do we think her clientele is?
Right.
18-year-old boys?
Yeah, I agree.
Like, she's an OnlyFans model. She's a 304. She's a prostitute. Like, she's selling it.
Right.
Who do they think the clientele is? So she's old enough to do that. Then she's old enough to deal with whoever that age range of clientele is.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about that. She wasn't a 19-year-old young lady sitting in college going to take her law degree. No. She was out there as a working girl on the strip. So that's how it has to be viewed. She's not a regular 19-year-old.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And he does have standards. He like that weird, like, 100-pound look, big boobs. Just because I seen the she had put out another article, like, he asked her to lose like another 20 pounds. He'll get her some breast implants. Like, he like that super small, no hip, no curve, a lot of hip bone scoliosis stuff coming out. You got the hip bones poking out the side of the shit. Like, he onto that weird look shit. So
yeah. I guess the issue when it comes to with the age and like you were saying, it's the age of consent. Like, think about everything else. Was at what age can you sign business deals or be able to sign contracts for yourself? That should coincide with the same age. Sexually.
Don't hit me with the
it's one of those things. That's
frontal lobe is not developed, bro. You out there selling cat? I don't want to hear nothing about frontal lobe.
Yeah,
none of that. No. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Everybody was adults.
She just started at an early age.
Oh yeah. She took the easy way out.
Yeah.
As soon as she started teen, she started selling cat. Like, oh yeah, fuck working. Like, sell cat right from the door.
Yeah,
like, that's option number one.
Yeah, to get dragged for that much money, man. Ooh, God, man.
I don't think he gonna wind up paying it though.
No,
nah.
I think he was.
His
I
reputation.
think he was a victim.
Yeah, his reputation gonna take a hit. But like he's clearly. What's weird about that? Like, obviously he's clearly the victim. Like, clearly, it doesn't take much to see he's the victim. Whether you like the age gap thing, whether you think it's weird or not, you definitely see like he's the victim. Yeah. What kind of aggravates me is the group of people online that's like, it's good that it happened. Like, they're actually siding with the accuser, even though she's lying, just because, hey, he's too old, so he deserved to be accused for rape. And I'm like, that's a little funky right there. That's a little slippery slope. When does? Because it's a lot of I don't use the word a lot, but you hear it often, or you've heard it before, that men have been falsely accused of rape, and it's become weaponized. So to like side on someone who's falsely accusing the niggas, like, that's a little funky, bro.
All right, so once again from 1329G. So let me get this straight. You feel Shannon Sharpe didn't do anything wrong? Yeah, no, not at all.
No. I might not agree with it morally. It might not be within my standards.
Yeah.
But no, he didn't do anything wrong. If she's old enough to sell it, who do we think her clientele is? It's not 18-year-old boys. So who is paying that money for that service? So since she's old enough to sell it, she's old enough, it's okay for her to have an OnlyFans. Do I agree with who her clientele is? No, but that's what it is. It is what it is. Don't act like everybody's high and mighty now. He wasn't high and mighty when she was selling cat. So
Steph was good.
Don't be all brand new now. Don't do that. No. We're not gonna do that double standard shit.
And besides, I agree with Xavier here. And another thing, I want to know, what woman do you think he should have been paying this money for? That's the interesting thing. Because when people say, "Oh, why would it be this type of woman? Why would it be that?" So, what woman do you think it should have been? How she should look?
Well, first of all, obviously people are already sour that she's Caucasian, so that's already sour.
Steph, say what's up.
Hey, they already sour that she's white. So fine, the whole black community's upset. But then comes the part of her being young. That comes after her being white. But
they upset because she's white.
Oh, they're super sad. They're super sour because she's white.
So if it was a 19-year-old black black woman, it would have been okay?
I think it would have been less of a blow. Because they're definitely is a whole pocket of community that's sour because he's into that race bait play. Because if you see some of the comments, it's like, I want to have your black baby shoot that black semen in my eye type shit.
What?
Yeah. So they into some weird shit, bro. He into the whole, like, he's into all that. So that definitely made it worse.
If it was a black chick, it would have been fine.
I'm not gonna say it would have been fine. I think he still would have caught backlash, but I think some of the backlash would have been lessened.
So here's the thing I'm asking. This is the thing. How old would have been acceptable for the consensus, for the public?
Probably like 35, 33.
Okay, so let's explore that.
that probably would have been more acceptable for the masses.
So
But
let's explore the kick.
go.
Hold on. Where somebody like Shannon Sharpe, where's he gonna find a 33-year-old puppy?
Oh shit.
I was listening to Kevin Sandwich the other day, and I was like, "Yo, this dude is
don't
deep."
do that.
Think about it.
Don't do that.
Where's he gonna find a 33?
He's not.
No, I'm just saying, where's he gonna find a 33-year-old puppy?
He's not.
So,
He's not.
but if she was 33 years old, it'd have been fine.
I think it would have been socially accepted.
That's just,
But is that any different from what like Brittany Renner does when she go dates those little young cats in college? Is that any different?
here. The problem is he went through OnlyFans network. That's going to your local bodega for top shelf meat. They have companies that hire women for successful people. Okay, wow, that's a good point.
Touche.
That's a great point. That's
Like
a great
really
point.
professional women.
Yeah,
Touche.
that's a great point. Now here's the rebuttal.
But
to
hold
that.
on.
Here's the
But
rebuttal
because
to that.
the high end might not have his taste though.
That's what I'm saying.
It might not have his cut of meat.
Here's the thing. That box that he needs to be checked.
Might not be checked off
It's
at the
not
high
going to
end
be
bodega.
checked off at the high end bodega. That's the issue.
That's
His
why he
fetish
had to
is
go to
different.
Poppy's at the corner.
Yeah, his
that
fetish
had
is
what he
different.
wanted.
Yeah. He's looking for a puppy.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. I mean, high end. That means that this woman is with other high end men. So that what he's offering is nothing new. She's used to all of it.
I mean, and what's crazy? I mean, conventionally, it's not like. And again, everybody has their own taste. Because if you line her up with 15 other women, she might not be the most attractive out of that group. But for him, she checked all his boxes. For whatever those were, she checked them all.
Yeah.
And again, then people have the have the second comment. Oh, so you approve of what he did. What if that was your daughter?
Okay. The high end is going to have a non-disclosure agreement with everything that he does. So he secures his name and his status in life. No one will ever find out. But I get that. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. He doesn't want the fact that she's with other high-end competition.
Yeah. That's his.
Yeah.
The one he has is his.
It doesn't, see what I'm saying, Red? It doesn't check that box for him.
And what's crazy is, and again, it's fucked up because he's a little older. So I guess he didn't see the game. He got fooled by the Nigerian prince email.
Yeah.
And he thought he was going to get his money back if he gave some money.
Right.
Because he smoothly asked her to sign an NDA. And she 100% said no. And then the following text was, all right, I'll see you tomorrow. Like, you can come over tomorrow.
Right.
Like, so he still kept going when she denied to sign his NDA. He wanted that cut of meat so bad.
Moral of the story, fuck niggas get money. My world's Steph. Wow.
Everybody's selling pussy.
Wow. That's crazy. But
well, get your own money, not from other people.
But Red,
let me not say that.
Right, Red, you see my point? He doesn't want the high-end prostitute that's effing the next NFL star or next NBA star or big-time business mogul. He doesn't want that. You know, he doesn't want that.
That's what they saying, bro. I don't know. He into some weird stuff, man.
Listen. So what? What is the big deal if she did?
It's fun to talk about, but it doesn't really affect anything.
Yeah.
It doesn't affect anything, but it's fun to talk about.
Yeah, he's into that. He's probably into that.
He's into gay stuff.
Yeah, did she really put her finger in his... Yeah, so we already know what he's talking about, what he's alluding to. But how is that gay stuff?
Bro, we had this conversation.
Yeah, but how is that gay stuff?
Because that's butt stuff. That automatically makes it gay.